Hi, welcome or welcome back to the channel. I am motivational speaker and certified life coach Nayla LATRICE. If you have clicked onto this video, it was not by accident. There is definitely a message in here for you. The message that I have here is that you have carried it to the finish line. You have carried it to the finish line. And a side note, your name could be Dina or Dinah or something of that nature. As I was writing it, the notes in my on my iPhone, it came up as DINAH. So, and I just left it there as a reminder that this message could be for someone named Dina, or your name could be spelled DINAH or something of that nature. However, you have carried it to the finish line. So what this has given me is your challenges and your mountains are lying to you. And you have been carrying so many challenges and so many mountains on your back that you felt like you have been running this race with the finish line nowhere in sight. But what I am here to let you know is that your mountains, those trials, those challenges have been lying to you. You have carried it all the way through to the finish line, baby. Clap for yourself one time, two times, three times. Go out and celebrate. Celebrate yourself because you have overcome the obstacles. You have carried it to the finish line. You have broken the traumas within yourself, within your family's bloodline. And now you have crossed that finish line. That way, your children don't have to deal with the same type of traumas that you had to deal with and their children. It's a new bloodline that is here. It's a new version of your family line. It's a healed version. This is who your family, who your ancestors have always been working to get to. And you, since you were the last one, since you were the chosen one to be able to finish this thing off, you may have had a lot more work to do because you were carrying all the traumas from your ancestors. It's the whole line that has been carried down through your bloodline and born into you. And it was for you, it was part of your spiritual contract to be able to carry it and see it through healing all of the challenges, all of the traumas through your own personal life experiences, going through challenges and mountains and trials to help you heal all of that trauma. And you did just that. And now all of your ancestors, all of your family for generations have now been healed spiritually. Remember, this is a spiritual warfare. This is a spiritual game. That's the name of the game. It's spiritual. And since you have healed the bloodline, you have now crossed that finish line for you and your family to receive the reward, the prize that comes with finishing a race. It's a marathon, not a sprint. This thing been in your family for years, all of the things, all of the weight that you have been carrying. A lot of that was been carried down through generation after generation. But the thing is, when it got to you, it was your spiritual contract to be born, to be created into this realm, this physical realm, to be able to make it stop with you so you could be the one to heal this bloodline. Heal your bloodline. That's sacred, y'all. That is very sacred. For those of y'all are really tapped in, you've done the work. And maybe you feel like you're so far away. And maybe you feel like, When is it going to end? When are the trials? When are the challenges? When are the traumas? When do I make it past the finish line? Well, my darlings, my loves, my beautifuls, my beautiful, gorgeous souls, because that's who you are and what you are. You're light workers. Because of all that work you've done, you best believe you're a beautiful soul. You are at the finish line. You've crossed it. Maybe it just, spiritually, you've crossed the finish line. Energetically, within your physical realm, maybe it doesn't look like it because your physical situation has yet to completely change. But I can guarantee that you are seeing things on a daily basis that are allowing you to know, okay, I'm going in the right direction. You're getting good things, having great moments, great ideas, or things just working out for you all of a sudden, piece by piece. That is letting you know, okay, yeah, I think I've crossed the finish line, and you'd be right. Or if you haven't even experienced those little things yet, to let you know, those little blues clues, I'm here to tell you, because different people are tapped in, everyone's on different levels, then start beginning looking for it, expect it. If you are not expecting it, then you're not going to see it. Your vision is not focused on seeing good things. Focus on the good, and you will begin to see the good. But I am here to tell you, your challenges have been making you feel like you're nowhere close to the finish line. But I am here to tell you that you have made it to the finish line. You have crossed the finish line with whatever it is that you have been carrying. I know it's been heavy. I know it's been a burden. I know that no one can understand or overstand what you have been going through. And for the most part, it's a sacred journey. So not people will be able to relate, but they are never going to really know your soul level of what you really experienced in the lessons, those little bitty lessons that took a big major hit in your life. They're never really going to really grasp how deep that went. But they see it on the outside though. They see you winning in real life though. They see your glow though. You see your glow is another way that you know that you have crossed that finish line. You have completed the task. This is exactly what your ancestors had you on this earth for. This is what they were rooting for you for. For you to get to this very moment, and they are so proud of you. For reaching, I'm hearing this such a monumental moment in not only your life, but in the life of your family, of your bloodline, of your generation. This changes the game for your bloodline. I'm hearing kings and queens, princes and princesses, gods and goddesses, royal family. You are a royal bloodline. And you've had to heal the Babylon of your generations to make it out and get to your heaven here on earth. The Red Seas have been parted for you. You should be seeing nothing but blessings overflowing in your life because you are royal, so act like it. You did that. You did the work. Congratulations, because it was not easy. You should be very proud of you. You have made it to the finish line. You have carried this thing to the finish line. You saw it through. You did not quit. You did not give up. You may have felt like you quit, but clearly you didn't because you're still here. You kept going. Maybe you took a pause for the cause. But you did not quit. You never gave up because y'all already know on this channel what we don't do is give up. We're going to keep going. Psh, for real. You carried it to the finish line. You carried it all the way through. So don't allow yourself to be distracted by the challenges and the trials. Literally shift your views, shift your mindset, shift what you're watching on TV. Make a shift in your life that will shift you into a different energy. So you can now see clearly that you have crossed the finish line. Give yourself the props. By you acknowledging yourself, you're acknowledging that you have crossed the finish line. But if you don't even see it for yourself, then you're going to keep seeing your challenges. So see that, hey, wait, I did that. Give yourself that credit. Because you did the work. Yes, you may have had help. Maybe it was physical help. Maybe it was spiritual help. But you are the one who did it. You did it. You made it to the finish line, whether people was cheering you on or not. Something an example I always like to say, I know my family be like, because this is an example I like to use. I've been running around the track, everybody just watching, and ain't nobody even stopped to say, hey, do you need a drink of water? Do you need a break? Do you need to pass me the baton and I carry it? I go further for you. Something. Instead, it seemed like people were actually trying to trip me up while I'm running the race. But that be our own thoughts. That be us against us. Part of the generational trauma that you have had to heal. Don't be your own worst enemy by looking at the challenges and the obstacles. Shift your perspective. Give yourself something to drink. Clap and cheer for yourself because you are the one running the race. And you did that. Hey, you did that. So get your flowers while you're here. First and foremost, give yourself the flowers and then begin to receive the flowers and the accolades from everyone else because you got a whole windfall. A windfall of opportunities, experiences, finances, just overall joy and peace, things that cannot be bought. That's the main thing. You have brought peace. You have brought joy into your family's bloodline. You have brought it out. It was already there, but it was covered up. You have revealed it. You have unveiled it to allow it to be the most dominant energy that is now flowing through your family. And for those that are still alive, they took it as far as they could as well. But it was you that was meant to be able to carry it and finish it through. And for those that are still alive and watching, they now see the example and how it is very possible to continue their own healing while they are still here on earth, living and breathing. So they still have the chance to heal themselves as well and get to all of the abundance as well. But you were the one, you were the way maker. You were the showayer to show people how it's done because they didn't know how to do it. So now your generations forward and backwards can both be healed. So again, congratulations to you for carrying this thing to the finish line. It is time for you to receive your reward because you didn't do all this for nothing. So get your rewards. Get what you came to get and live life abundantly. Be the example of living an abundant life instead of a struggle life. Shift your perspective to abundance because you've already struggled enough. Let that go and live on in prosperity and an elevated mindset. And receive all the abundance and windfalls that are here for you for the rest of your life and for your children's lives and so on and so forth. These are your messages. Thank you all so much for receiving this message and your continued love and support by you guys clicking onto the videos, by you watching these videos. Thank you. I really appreciate your love and your energetic support, your comments, your emails, your bookings, you working with me. Thank you all so much. I really do appreciate it. You guys can give this video a thumbs up. You guys can also book your one-on-one coaching sessions with me down below in the description bar. It will take you to my website where you can schedule a time to connect with me one-on-one. And comment down below how this message has resonated with you, and I will see you all in the next one. I am Coach LATRICE. Peace.